the rite of the gilded puppets, blue degree sacrifices, and the altars of celebrity control. They who dance in the flicker of fame must one day burn in its blaze. Their contracts are not written in ink, but in silence. Their scripts are not rehearsed, they are embedded. Codex Luciferi, Fragment 3. To the uninitiated, the spectacle of stardom is a dream. But to those who have walked the halls of the Inner Rite, the illuminated circles within the blue degrees, fame is nothing but a covenant. Beneath the surface of pop culture lies a scaffolding of ritual. Not metaphorical, but literal. The first 3 degrees of Freemasonry, Apprentice, Fellowcraft, Master, serve not only as moral allegory, but as initiation into performative sacrifice, the theater of symbolic death and rebirth under public gaze. Let us then peer behind the veils, into the coded contracts signed in backrooms of record labels, into the biometric surveillance cages called wellness centers, and into the neural cleansing therapies thinly disguised as rehabilitation. Project Starling, an unacknowledged subprogram of MKUltra's celebrity branch, was activated after 2009. Its objectives: identity fragmentation, behavioral programming through trauma repetition, and media-encoded obedience. Justin Bieber, at the age of spiritual awakening, attempted to buy back his master recordings, a transgression against the unseen syndicate that claimed his soul through industry packs. Shortly after, his Ramsay Hunt syndrome emerged, not random but triggered, a facial lock, symbol of the gag rite, imposed upon those who begin to speak. But more chilling are the whispers of his early initiation parties, ceremonies carried out under the guise of mentorship, where sexual rituals involving elder initiates serve to bind the initiate's will and memory through trauma splintering. What was given in exchange? Global fame, controlled adoration, algorithmic immortality, provided he obeyed. Jaden Smith, seated with ancient gnosis and philosophical depth, was pulled into the androgyny protocol, a Tavistock-engineered identity diffusion initiative. He was paraded through occult fashion events and gender-blurring roles not as rebellion, but as obedience. Early footage from private rites, some leaked and then scrubbed, allegedly showed him involved in psychosexual theater staged by Eastern Star affiliates. His father's silence. Will Smith, a known lodge affiliate, bought by the rites of containment. Willow Smith, a potential Oracle avatar candidate, was spared the overt spectacle, yet subject to coded rituals of sexual and symbolic containment. Haircutting, mirror chanting, induced isolation, all symptoms of the mirror rite, a trauma-layering protocol used on young female vessels believed to carry precognitive resonance. Her music became etheric, detached, her live performances resembling ceremonial chants. These absences are rituals. Her silence is not weakness. It is containment. Then there is Will Smith himself. The infamous slap during the 2022 Oscars was not rage. It was ritual theater, staged in alignment with the Mars-Venus retrograde conjunction and broadcast at a global harmonic peak. This act of symbolic disobedience marked his demotion, from guardian to offering. His teary-eyed apologies were not for the Academy. They were for the unseen council. Sean Combs, Diddy, a known gatekeeper of the East Coast Rite, orchestrated the sexual degradation of several male initiates as both humiliation and loyalty tests. The parties whispered about in celebrity circles were in fact ceremonial rites of passage, using drugs, mirrors, and trauma-inducing sexual acts to bind stars to the craft. Bieber was rumored to be offered at one such ritual, a night sealed under Black Sun symbology. The Blue Degrees serve as the onboarding lodge, where candidates are tested not by knowledge, but by obedience. The deeper degrees? Those begin at sacrifice. The public scandals, overdoses, breakdowns, mental health emergencies are purification scripts, each one designed to extract trauma energy from the collective. A viral soul harvest. The coded language is hidden in titles. Purpose, Bieber, equals programming activation. Icon, Jaden, equals archetypal initiation. Wait a minute, Willow, equals time disruption spell. Their followers, millions in number, function as amplification nodes. Each tweet, each stream, each tear spilled for them is fed into the resonance matrix, the real grid beneath your Wi-Fi, where emotion is data and grief is currency. Their stage is your altar, their breakdown is your baptism, and their silence is your confession. As the rite proceeds, the architects prepare for the next phase, digital soul anchoring, where celebrity becomes simulation and the dead may tweet again. So the warning, O seeker, is clear. The actors are prisoners, the directors are priests, the scripts are algorithms, and the blood is yours. The stars do not shine, they burn. Their sacrifice is spectacle, their suffering is code, their smiles, hollow keys to locked doors, and behind the doors, the real God's feast.